Okay, so the first thing I do is I take, we like Oscar Mayer, so we'll do some Oscar Mayer chicken, beef, and pork bologna, and take off the red rings. That red ring's important, I think, to keep in the flavor, to keep in the freshness. Now, when I start to fry bologna, I keep it on low. I always use butter when I'm frying things. Butter is akin to ambrosia, we'll say, the nectar of the gods. Of course, this comes from cow or from livestock. Yeah, wherever you like yours. You might like almond butter. Who knows? At any rate, though, I keep it on a pretty low setting, and I watch it. Now, I'll hover. There's nothing wrong with hovering, guys. They do say a watched pot will never boil, but this is not something we're trying to boil, right? But you'll just keep moving it around, getting it hot, getting the edges the way you like it, and then you turn that one time. So, now what I do after that is, I have what I would make grilled cheeses with normally. Just have the bread on standby, go ahead and have it out, and once this is done, now you can put a piece of cheese on it too, but put it in your bread, and then add the butter and start grilling like a grilled cheese sandwich, but except you're going to have that bologna on it already. So we'll come back here in a little bit and keep going. Alright, now you'll notice how this is kind of bubbling up here. That's what we want. We want this one to do the same thing. Let that one bubble. We'll maybe bring this one over to that same heat setting there. Once it bubbles up just enough, you're going to flip this one time. This one looks pretty good. I don't want it to get too burned or anything like that. And go ahead and flip it. And we'll come back right here in a second. Now while that's cooking up, I like to go ahead and get the bread kind of ready. So use Hellmann's or Berman's or whatever, real mayonnaise. I'll do just a light bit of mayonnaise. I don't like too much mayonnaise. And I'm actually cooking for my mom this morning too. She don't like a lot of mayonnaise, but we do like our mayonnaise. Alright, so I'll get that ready. Now when it comes to cooking in a pan like this, or any pan, I always think wood is good. If I was a chef of any kind, that's what I would tell people. Wood is good. Don't use those plastic or metal spatulas that you know are going to mark your pans. Wood is always good. Alright. Some people like theirs crispy. I'm not a crispy person. My mom is, though. So I'm going to go ahead and take mine off. I'm going to add it here. And with that sliver and with that side, go ahead and put this together here. And soft butter is a happy butter, guys. You keep it by your butter dish there, and it's butter nonetheless. Whatever kind of butter that you like. You might not cook with butter. You might cook with something a little healthier. I don't know. But in Jason world, we like to cook with real butter. I'll go ahead and throw that on. And like I said, I'm cooking Mom's a little bit longer just because that's the way she likes it. You know? Just like when your kid says they want scrambled eggs, if you made them sunny side up, they're not going to eat it, right? Now, Mom's not that picky, but it happens. You got that soft butter, that happy butter. Go ahead and cover the other side of the one that's cooking. You give it a generous douse. All right. We'll come right back. And another thing, Mom likes the heel. So here's your heel. Go ahead and coat that side with butter as well. Give another generous portion of butter, not that much, in the pan itself. And run that next one back in. Now you hover and you watch these. If you like it golden brown, take it golden brown. Some people like it a little darker. If you want to play with fire there, you can do that as well.